Good morning, CAC. I hope you're having a great week. And I want to take a little time to talk to you today about something we're going to do instead of an artist highlight. Today I want to highlight a type of music, specifically patriotic music. Now, I don't know if you realize it, but next week is going to be Veterans Day. November 11th is Veterans Day, and I've attached a little short, 2-minute video that explains in really simple terms what Veterans Day is and why we celebrate it. But in honor of Veterans Day, I want to spend some time talking about a specific kind of music that we use. When we talk about patriotism or patriotic music, we typically think of songs like the national anthem or God Bless America, and those are absolutely patriotic songs. But there's a lot of other kinds of music that have been used to honor the United States or whatever country you're in. That's what patriotism is. It means honoring your country, right? And so there's lots of different types of music that have been used in different ways to honor or represent or show emotion for the country that you care about, that you live in. And we're going to specifically talk about that in the United States because that's where we live and that's what our Veterans Day is for. But I want to talk about some different artists and different styles of music that have been used to show that in different ways. Now, the first one that I'm going to talk to you about is the Andrews Sisters. It was a singing group in the 1940s during World War II that got really famous. And they were sisters that sang in really pretty harmony. The song that you're going to listen to and watch them sing is this really old recording of them singing Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. I know, silly name. But that song is one that they're really famous for. Probably their most famous song, except maybe a couple Christmas songs. And it's fun because in the lyrics it talks about someone getting drafted, a young man being sent to war, and he's an amazing musician. And as he goes to war, his job is to play reveille, which was a little simple tune used to wake soldiers up in the morning. And he's bored and he doesn't like playing it until more soldiers get drafted. And then he kind of comes up with his own version of the song, and they kind of form a band. And so while the words are a little bit hard to understand because it's an older recording, I guarantee your teachers have heard it. You may have heard it too. But it's a really fun, upbeat song. It was really popular during World War II because it kind of gave that joy and happiness that we don't always feel when we're at war or when we're scared. And so it was something that was fun to dance to and that soldiers could get excited about. And that's a type of patriotic music. It was a popular song. And then I want to talk to you, or I want you to watch a short film, and it's about 10 minutes long, and it's one that actually Walt Disney created. Now, it's not one that we watch a lot today because in today's time we don't really like to talk about war and some of the feelings that people had back in World War II. If you've ever heard about Nazi Germany, it was a time and a place where people were not treated very nicely, and most of the world was very angry at Germany and at the leader of Germany, Hitler, there. And this short, funny little Disney short with Donald Duck actually shows as if Donald Duck lived in Germany, and he's obviously not very happy. The name of the short is The Fuhrer's Face, and the name actually comes from the song that was written for this little short. And there's a word that we use to describe when something tries to sway your opinion or make you think a certain way, especially in music or art in general. And we use that word. It's called propaganda. It's a big word, and it's one that we don't really like to use because we don't always think of that as being a good thing. But the idea behind it was very good intention. It was trying to show how bad things might be there and how good we have it here in America. And the goal was to help people realize how rough it is for the people there and help them make that country as good as ours. Now, This short has a song in it where they're kind of making fun of Hitler, the guy who was in charge there in Germany. And there's a little short introduction by one of the leaders at Disney that kind of explains some of this. But I want you to listen to how catchy the song is, because the song actually won like a couple Academy Awards, even though it's making fun of a political leader at the time. But that was considered patriotic music as well, even if we wouldn't like sing that song today. And then the next one I want you to listen to, this one is by Jimi Hendrix, and it's a song that you guys know. It's actually the Star Spangled Banner, but it's only played on his electric guitar. Now, the way this song sounds, you're going to have a hard time at times picking out that it is the Star Spangled Banner. Now, I want you to understand that at the time when this came out, it was his expression of emotion, of joy and hate and anger and frustration at war in general, because he had actually been a veteran. He went and fought, and he saw a lot of really terrible things and people getting hurt and bombs exploding and all kinds of crazy things. But what's really impressive about this song is he still holds the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, very importantly, right? It's still a part of that song. It's the song that he's doing, but at different points you'll hear other parts of different songs. You'll hear taps, which is the song that soldiers will go to bed to, and also a song played at funerals. You'll hear the sounds that he's playing on his electric guitar that sound almost like bombs dropping, because he was very passionate about showing how painful war can be. And some people see that as a protest, like him being against war, and some people see that as a tribute to those soldiers, those other veterans, and people who weren't still alive today because of it. But the cool thing about music is it's up to you. When you listen to it, you decide how you feel. It's not really up to us to tell you how to feel. It's what it makes you hear in what you're listening to and the emotions that you feel inside. And then the very last one I want you to listen to is the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Now, that's a song that in years past, when we've done concerts, I've had the 4th grade class learn the words to. So 5th grade this year, you're going to recognize it. But the version that you're going to listen to is one performed by a military band, by I believe it's the Army Field Band. And it's a huge honor when you are enlisted, when you are in the armed forces, if you get asked to participate either as a singer or a musician in a military band. Those are some of the very best in the world. And so the people performing this are all soldiers. They're all people who are enlisted. And the song, I believe they do, I think, all 5 verses, and there's instrumentation, and it's a beautiful piece, but it's a song that has been around for over 150 years, getting close to 200 now. And it's a song that really kind of symbolizes the emotions that we as Christians feel when there's war. The sadness and also the joy and the passion that we feel when we're serving our country. And this song is used for ceremonies, for funerals, all kinds of things, but it's a really reverent, really emotional song that talks about our Christianity and our faith as well, and how we're in a fight for God. So, that was a lot of information, and I know this is a long introduction, but I want you to listen to the Andrews Sisters sing Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, De Fuhrer's Face, which is that little short with Donald Duck, Jimi Hendrix' Star Spangled Banner, and the Battle Hymn of the Republic by the military band. Have a great day, guys, and I hope you have a good Veterans Day, too. Remember, thank a veteran if you see them, someone who served. If you know someone in your family, tell them that we appreciate the way that they have made expression of feeling through music, praise and protest, joy and sadness, all of those things. That availability, that ability for us to express things the way we truly feel them, that's something that they fought for. Have a good day. Bye-bye, guys.